They said it's over, you can go now, it's over.
How much did you pay them?
About like $3,000.
It's a lot of money in Afghanistan.
You say, what the fuck is going on, you know? A government employee have $70 salary a month, and they want from me $3,000. How can I get this all money?
That's outrageous. And if you don't pay it?
If I don't pay, they will put me in jail. They will write that he have to face like 6 months or maybe more than 1 year. The jail, you know. What can I do now? You know, I'm working, I'm supporting my family. If I go to jail, what will happen with my family? You know, who will support them? And this is all about this corrupted system here. کریمی صاحب چند روز قبل هم شما را زحمت دادن آمده بودن با کسی دیگه خدمت شما به ارتباط از این که یکی از محاکم هر نوع محکمه‌ای که باشه میخوان ببینن.
What do you tell them? Well, tell him first of all, tell him thanks for all his help that he's been trying to give us so far. You know.
اولا اینا میگن تشکر از این که کوشش کردین شما بسیار زیاد در چند روز زحمت دادیم شما را میریم.
For taking such an interest in our job and trying to help us see a criminal trial.
و اینا میگن فقط ما یک چیز یک هر رقم محکمه‌ای که باشه ما میخوایم که صرف از همین جریان محکمه برگزاریش و همین شیوه محکمه‌ای که برگزار میشه ما صرف دیدن کنیم و یک راپورت تهیه کنیم.
But also tell them we're running out of time and we really need to see some sort of trial soon. Are you going to tell them about your trial?
No.
Or you tell them later? Okay. So we really need to see some sort of trial soon. It can be family, it can be civil, any kind of thing. Because otherwise we'll be forced to just show people saying no to us all the time, as opposed to showing the process working.
اینا میگن هر نوع مثلا محکمه که باشه چرا وقت ما تقریبا به اتمام رسیده بالاخره در آخر مرحله اگر ما مثلا نتونیم موفق شده به گرفتن یکی از این مثلا محاکم دیدن یکی از محاکم دیگه نتیجه ما هیچ از صفر است دیگه به صورت است.
And I think it's important that people in the United States who watch this on television see that there really is a justice system in Afghanistan. Otherwise, they will think that there's no justice system, that there's only things that don't work, and then they'll not want to support Afghanistan, and that would not be a good thing.
خب از اینکه حکم یک قدسیت خاص خود داره ما هم از ساده می باشیم و نص حکم قرائت میکنیم. درست ان شاء الله؟ خب بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. بعد از استماع صورت دعوای سارنوال، دفاع وکیل مدافع، اقوال شهود، اتفاق آرا و حضور داشت طرفین در قضیه حد حرمت، سرقت و قتل محمد محسن ولد شیر احمد، شما اسامی عبدالله ولد محمد جان قضیه سرقت مطابق ماده 455 به مدت 18 سال حبس تنفیذی و مطابق ماده 119 قانون جزا و مصادره یک قبض چاقو و موتر قانون جزا و همچنین در قضیه قتل مطابق فقره 7 و 8 ماده 395 قانون جزا به اعدام یعنی اشد مجازات به اعدام محکوم به مجازات شد. یا در اعتراضات علیه از حکم محکمه جلسه ما ختم شد شما بفرمایید. خب قبل از اینکه ما صحبت ها را آغاز بکنیم یک جلسه بود، یک جلسه تمثیل شما بفرمایید. بسیار ببخشید. این برادر ما یک برادر بسیار با شخصیت، برادر بسیار مهربان هستند، صاحب که در مرافی کابل اینا کار میکنن. تانستن الحمدلله. من تشکری میکنم از وکیل صاحب مدافع سالما صاحب قضات محترم اینجا هستن، کسایی که خصوصا استاجرای ما که آمدن بسیار خوب رول خود را بازی کردن. بر شما خسته کن نشده باشه و اگر کمی و کاسی بود ما را ببخشید. اگر سوالات شما اهل مجلس دارن میتونن سوال بکنن، خصوصا این برادرایی که اینجا هستن اگر سوال دارن. Do you have any question? Do you have any question?
This is not a real trial, right?
Just
Since it's not a real trial, no, I have no questions.
yeah, thanks. Thank you. جلسه ما ختم است. تشکر از اشتراک همه شما.
So they lied to Ajmal. They said, yeah, it's a real trial. It's a family trial. And then they're like, no, it's a murder trial. And the whole thing is like fucking made up.
دیگه تو چیزی نبود و یک چیز ساختگی می‌سازی ولی کاملا
در حقیقت شبیه رقم نمیباشم. چیزی که شما مثلا بعداً باز تشریف کنید باید شما صاحب قاضی صاحبا اما تو باید در آینده ای کار کنید. یعنی فعلا میشه تو یک چیز وجود نداره.
نه باید اما تو باید باشه. یعنی محاکمه بین المللی باید باشه. و من کار کردیم میکنم.
با اون خاطر زیادتر کوشش از است که چیز واقعی باشه. فیلم مستند باید یک چیز واقعی باشه.
I mean, it's no point in me saying.
اهل مسلک نیستن دیگه. مسلکی نیستن. اگر مسلکی میبودن میفهمیدن. صرف اینا هم ترسته.
I have
شخصی مسلکی قضا هستن.
نه. فقط ژورنالیست است.
I have a question though. How many trials are there a day? How many real trials a day?
You can translate.
How many trials, like just like little trials, family trials, whatever kind of trials? How many are there a day?
روزانه چند قضیه محکمه می داشته باشه؟
ممکن 4-5 قضیه روز میشه حتی از زیادتر.
That's how justice is really done.
جاوید شده و فیصله که خواهش داری که کاملا یک چیز نگه این حال بسیار چی دارن که نیتو باید اینه قبول بید کریمی سوی بازو تو میشه خب ایرایش خوب راه است چون ما
شکایت نگو
if somebody want to take bribe you cut the hands or cut the tongue and that is a kind of government that can work here if you do 3-4 judges like this the whole judge and all over Afghanistan will know this news and in future nobody would do that. In Helmand, in a district, there were a family that was always, the people was in problem with this family. And finally, there is no way, the government couldn't do anything with this family. So the people went to Taliban and complained to Taliban that, look, this family created this problem. They said, okay. The Taliban came and they just killed those 3 guys that were making problem always for the people. The Taliban spokesman said on the phone to whole media that we killed 3 civilians today because they create problem for the ordinary people there in a village. We want, the rule of law in this country. Nobody should hurt anybody else. And if the Taliban do that everywhere, Taliban will be succeeded very soon because if ordinary people support them, all ordinary people, they will win. اینام همش وطندارای ما هستند، مسلمان ها هستند. ما در دست اسلام هستیم، در دست مسلمان ها هستیم.
When I saw him on TV, Ajmal was like, he was looking something that he is tortured or he is forced or he's in a bad position because Ajmal lost his courage. He was speaking like that he lost half of his life. He was talking like that.
Finally, Taliban's enter inside and they say, okay, you are free. And they started to knocked us as a chain of Ashmal. We was close with 2 chain here, and so we was there, and also this, only me, Ajmal no, as a knocked us as a chain of Ashmal. He was very kind, so you have to take a shower, and after there is a new dresses for you. And after 1 hour, they come back to me and they knocked off my chain. And I take my shower, we dress with a new dress. In a few minutes, we leave. And me and Ajmal we were very, very happy. You can imagine crying, and we was totally stoned because we don't understand what happens, but we was sure the situation was, because they obtained a score, so for them it was a victory. So there was no reason they don't release. And they release us, and the last image of Ajmal is Ajmal out from this jail, this house, and me also, and we drop in a different convoys, and it start in one direction with one normal car, followed by a pickup, and the same normal car with another pickup full of soldiers, and we take 2 different directions, opposite direction.
It was the news on every TV that Ajmal and Daniel was released. And everyone got happy. Even I, really, yes, and I just called back. Till that time, I was in Peshawar, as I told you. I called his father that, congratulations, your son is released. He said, no, my son is not, we haven't seen, we don't have our son at home yet. And we are hoping that he arrives tomorrow. And everyone calls us, congratulations, congratulations, but where is our son? Where is Ajmal?
Assalamu alaikum.
Aspetta, scusa, lo bacio perché ha rotto le palle per 4 giorni. Ben arrivato.
For 4 days, I was sure, because there was no news about Ajmal, but nobody talked about Ajmal. So all the people was convinced Ajmal was free. All the people talk about me, and no one person talked about him for the first 4 days. This is incredible. Why the Afghan authorities, why the police authorities, all the people know. Knows the family, knows the newspaper, nobody knows the government. Talk about Ajmal.
د طالبي ژورنالیست لپاره که څه فکر کوئ چې هغه یعنې خبر نه و د دې کارونو چې یو واقعه کېږي یا څنګه داسې یو حالت و چې د نه یو غلطي شوی
زه نشم ویلی چې دې کې به د خپله د ایټالوي ژورنالیست کومه غلطي وي که نه خو یوه خبره دا ده چې د اجمل نقشبندي په خوشي کېدلو کې لږ بېاعتنایي شوې ده یعنې اجمل یو قسم غوندې یوازې پاتې شوی ولته نو کله چې طالبانو دا حالت لیدلی او هغې بېرته د موقع نه استفاده وکړه ویل چې ځه خو دې نه به کېدی شي بیا موږ یو څه استفاده وکړو بېرته یې هغه ځان سره یوړو.
So what happened then? So did they wait for news from the Taliban or they contacted the government?
طاق شده یا اسیر شده کدام کار رو بود که شما که یعنی دولت تماس شدیم با دولت یا
با دولت یک روز 2 روز شاید با تماس نشدیم انتظار کشیدیم که باش چرا اینطور شد گپ چرا اینطور شد بعدمون چی شد باز خود اجمل تلفن کرد برای ما ایجاد خانه زنگ زد برای ما که خودت برای ژورنالیست‌ها و یا برای دولت تلاش کن سر و صدا پرتو که این 2 نفری که یا میخواین این نفرایشون چیکار آزاد کنن ما از پیش پرسان کردیم که کجا هستی بچه خود جایت معلوم نبود گفت دمون جایی که چی بودم حوال بودم ور خطا بود نارام بود بسیار زیاد گفت که دمون جایی که چی بودم حوال بودم ما گفتیم چی میخواین یا گفت ما گفتم نفرایشون کدام گفت 2 نفر گفت ما گفتم نفرایشون گفت خود دولت میفهمه دیگه با تلفن چیر قطع کرد دیگه با واسه